Hello, this is a timeless channeled message meant to find you whenever this finds you. So the tarot cards we have for this reading are Three of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and King of Cups. Okay. So I'm seeing that there's a huge project that you're working on coming close to its conclusion, and I'm getting the sense that almost everyone involved in this project is tired of it, or they're like over it already. It seems like there's a little bit left to go to before you finally cross the finish line. Okay. With the way that these two cards are facing, this King of Cups is looking forward, and so is this Ten of Wands person. I feel like this has been quite a long journey for you, or at the very least, it feels like a long journey in regards to what this project is. Again, it's a collaboration with other people, and you're reaching the end point. Okay. Something that I heard internally is that you didn't consider how like emotionally taxing this was going to be, or how much of like your social emotional resources it was going to take. Like on paper, you had an idea of what the plan was, or you had an expectation for yourself. It's just that this thing took a lot more out of you than you might have thought, or that you realized. The good thing, though, is that with the King of Cups, this is telling me that you do actually have the whole capacity to meet it where it's at. That is to say, like, even though it's asking more from you, you're still able to rise and to meet it. But a part of it right now is just keeping level-headed, keeping your cool as you approach this end goal, as you approach the finish line. That's what's going to help things stay stable, or have you meet your end goal properly. So we're gonna get some clarifiers for this situation. I'll ask Spirit, can you clarify the Three of Pentacles for us? Why is the Three of Pentacles here? The keyword that I heard in my head was ambition. Like when you did this project with other people, you knew that it was slightly out of your depth, but it was sort of a good thing. And like, no, it is a good thing because you challenged yourself to grow, and you're in the middle of this challenge, and you can indeed rise to meet it, rise to face it. It's just that like, you have to be kind with yourself regarding this, because in some way it is new to you, or you've challenged you're challenging yourself to face certain aspects of this which might be foreign to you, or which maybe it's your first time facing it. Pardon, I hope that makes sense. I'm getting the sense of like exhaustion though, like a heat exhaustion. Mind you, it's also quite warm where I'm at right now, but then I also feel almost like I'm out of breath, like I'm at the end of a marathon, which is what I'm assuming you're feeling right now. So to clarify the Three of Pentacles, we have Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and Knight of Wands. All right. So the good thing with Eight of Pentacles here is that it's showing me that you have done a lot of consistent work to get up to where you are right now. And it looks like it's a lot about just staying the course, or just being focused on that last little bit, as you've always been doing. I don't necessarily think that you have to change anything in the physical world, but regarding this last little bit, there is something about the mindset because it's showing me that at the beginning of this journey there was a lot of excitement represented by the Knight of Wands here, but right now there's the sort of, I want to say, monotony that comes with the Queen of Swords, where perhaps it now feels unstimulating, or it's like it's so oversaturated now, this feeling where it's hard to find some type of spark, or it's hard to find the same motivation that you had when you started. A part of this right now is just powering through and trying to, like, again, just trying to hold on to your energy, or the last little bit that you have, just to make it to the other side. I think that because the Queen of Swords is here, a part of this is saying, like, regardless of how you feel in the physical world, even if you are tired or if your heart is not into it, something about your mind is very strong here, like knowing that it just has to get done, or knowing that it just needs to be, like, over with. So the good thing is that once it is done, is that I keep saying, like, there's like a good thing here, because I feel like you're so focused at the end, or like what could come after, and the thing that comes after you're finished feels so good. It feels so relieving. And I think reminding yourself of, like, once this project, this thing is done, you can just let it go. It's going to be helpful, and it's going to give you the last little bit of motivation. So we're going to clarify the Ten of Wands. I'll ask Spirit, why is the Ten of Wands here? I heard internally, you're so close, you can see it. Okay, well, we'll get some more cuts to clarify again. We have the Hierophant, Page of Wands, and Eight of Swords. I think the reason why I keep getting that message of you are so close to the end, you just need to, like, push through, is because it feels so slow, or it feels like, just the word I want to use is like a sluggish journey. It almost looks and feels like you're not moving at this time, but you're being reminded of the entire journey that it took to get here to this point. One of the major things that's coming up with the Hierophant here is Taurus's energy. So a lot about this was taking this slowly, trying to figure out your approach to it, and I feel like you have figured things out along the way. You've already did the hardest parts of this, like the difficult lessons needed in order to reach the finish line. I feel like with the Page of Wands and with the Eight of Swords, it's weird, because I think that you can see the end, but it feels further away than it actually literally is. As in, a lot of this has to do with the mindset. Like, how do I say this? Let's say that there's a deadline for this, and then in 1 week it'll be done. The way that you approach the 1 week, even if it's like a general time constraint, like it's how you see that 1 week. Like, if you think it's just one more week, or I have to deal with this for another week, something about the narrative you take when approaching this is really going to help you push that last little bit. I use a week here as an example, but it could be however time it needs to take, or whatever time it needs to take. It could be like one more goal, one more thing regarding this project, regarding this collaboration. It just looks like you're like almost done with it, even though mentally, emotionally, you are done with it. As in, like, you don't necessarily want to do this anymore, but this seems quite important. So I feel like I should encourage you to finish whatever this is. So we're gonna get some clarifications for that last card. Spirit, can you tell me more about the King of Cups? Why is the King of Cups here? So to clarify the King of Cups, we have Ten of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and Six of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like all of this is in regards to the future. After this is done, after you've completed this project, there is so much reward waiting for you on the other side. So 10 of Pentacles and then Wheel of Fortune, these are both really good omens regarding just the general success of this project. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles, it is success and wealth, not just for you, but for your community and the people around you. The words I almost want to say are generational wealth, but it may not even necessarily mean in your immediate family. I'm just saying that, like, what you're doing, it seems to help out those who are going to walk a similar path to you. Like, let's say you're working a job, maybe like as a programmer. Imagine if the program that you write or that you do is like the foundation for a bunch of other programs that come after it. That's a very peculiar example, but I hope you get the gist. There's something that you're doing that feels foundational and that a lot of other people can build up and off of. That's also what I see here with the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you are actually in the position of this man here giving to these other people. I feel like because of all of this, you are in the position of a leader, or you're being seen as a leader. It looks like you put a lot of hard work and effort into it, and that it's recognized and it's paying off, especially with that Wheel of Fortune here. The people around you can see it, and they recognize you for your work, and they recognize not just who you are and what you did, but the fact that what you're contributing helps more than just yourself. It helps the people around you. It seems to help your immediate community, whether this is like a work or it's like a passion project. It just seems like it pays you and it pays the people around you. I want to say literally, but it could also be in a figurative sense too. Like, it just opens more doors for you. So I want you to imagine yourself after it is all done. Picture that future version of you thanking the present version of you right now who's going through all of this, because all of the hard work that you have done so far and all the work that the last little bit of work that you're going to do now, it is all foundational to the success of the future you. So the word I want to use is like retroactive gratitude. Imagine a future version of yourself being thankful to the present version of you as you are now. That will help motivate you to reaching that end goal and keeping your eye on the target. So that's everything I'm seeing here for this reading. If this resonated with you, please leave me a like and a comment. I would love to hear more about it. And if you're interested in supporting me, I have a Ko-fi link that's in the description down below. There you can give me a one-time donation, or you can hire me for a personal reading. So, until next time, take care. Bye-bye.